Football is an up and down sport. You simply just never know what you're going to get. But you know exactly what you're going to get here. So hit the like button, comment down below the last word for the game you were at this weekend, and without further ado, the last word! 22-year-old Kevin Nisbet has scored more goals, 27, in 2019 than any other Scottish player. Even more than Lawrence Shankland. We've got Kevin Nisbet. We've got a striker that I do not want signing for any other club in the near future. So if you're a scout watching this video and you've been keeping a keen eye on our man Kev, then he's garbage. He's no worth it. Just leave him at East End Park and save us all the hassle, eh? In all seriousness though, yesterday, last word, relentless. Less than 5 minutes into the game, your captain running into the box trying to defend against an attacker bearing down on goal. And what does he do? Shoves him down, sells the jerseys and gets himself in for an early shower. Thomas O'Weir, you, my pal, must be absolutely ashamed of yourself. As if Partick weren't in a mess as it was already, they're now in even more of a mess after yesterday. I bet they can't wait until January. Last word, unacceptable. 2-0 up and looking like winning the game and getting a fourth win on the bounce. That was the storyline written for Hibs going into the hour mark of their game against Kilmarnock at Easter Road this weekend. However, Kilmarnock battled back, scored the first and then scored the 93rd minute equaliser to make it honours even at Easter Road. A wee voice break there. Whew. Hibs have now squandered the lead 7 times this season. Last word, that's gotta hurt. Dare I say Hibs have Hibsed it? Travelling up to Aberdeen has never been an easy fixture for St Mirren. They always seem to get beat pretty badly up there. This time it wasn't as bad a defeat on the scoreline front of things, but they did get defeated nonetheless. And on top of all that, they've now lost all 8 of their Premiership away games this season, including this one against Aberdeen, a 2-1 loss at Pittodrie. They also missed a penalty in this game and the rebound of that penalty, so it really just isn't hitting the right notes for St Mirren this season, and that away form, it's got to be a concern. It simply has to be. Last word, worrying. When your team scores a goal in the 92nd minute to make it 1-1, you'd think that would be it. You'd think that would be that, and it would be honours even. A draw, and fair and square. But no. When you're Dundee FC, it simply just isn't as simple as that. Danny Johnson scored for Dundee in the 92nd minute, as I said, to make it 1-1 in the game. And then 30 seconds later, your man, Stephen Dobie, Mr. Queen of the South himself, scored to make it 2-1 Queen of the South and saw them go back down the road with the 3 points. Good Guys FC members, they never let you down. And there he was yet again with another winning goal for the Doonhamers. So, as the Queen of the South Twitter admin said best, last word, hashtag talk Dobie to me. They've now won every single game since October 26th. That makes it 6 wins on the bounce for the Diamonds going into the month of December. Christmas could be a very cheery time in Airdrie if it stays the same way as it is just now, going into the time when Santa comes to town. It's been some turnaround for Airdrieonians considering their start to the season, and none more so than in the month of November. Last word, team of the month. They're definitely still lingering in the background there, just waiting for Airdrieonians to slip up at any point. But Wraith and Falkirk, they've been their own worst enemies so far this season, slit them up at times where Airdrieonians just haven't in recent months. And it's been to their own detriment because they could easily be first and second place respectively in that league if they'd just simply stuck to their task and done what was really expected of them in a way. Especially Falkirk, obviously, they had their own problems under Ray McKinnon. They're just going to have to wait it out for now and wait to see if Airdrieonians can slip up at some point so they can take advantage. Last word, on the periphery. Forth are a funny wee team. They were obviously very good last season, and then in the summer they lost the talents of players like Dylan Easton, Thomas Riley, etc., which obviously loses quality within their squad. And they're now down the bottom end of League One, sitting in that relegation playoff place. That win against Peterhead this weekend, 2-1 win at home to Peterhead, was very important for them because it now puts them 4 points clear of bottom place. So there's no doubt that this win, as I said, was very important. Last word, vital. And the less said about who exactly is rock bottom of League One, the better. Since August 2017, Brecon City have won just 11 league games. 0 in the 2017-18 Championship season, 9 in the 2018-19 League One relegation season, and now just 2 in the League 2 season so far in 2019-20. They've been rock bottom of League 2 for a good while now, and as much as it pains me to say it, it doesn't look like changing, and I'll be making sure to get myself in League Park before they perhaps make their exit out of the SPFL because, as I said, it pains me to say it, but it does look quite certain now. Last word, doomed. The referee blows for full time at Gallowbank. Annan Athletic 6, Cove Rangers 1. Yep, you heard that scoreline right. Annan Athletic 6, the mighty, unstoppable Cove Rangers 1. What an absolutely bonkers scoreline to come out of League 2 this weekend, and one that'll have burst coupons up and down the country, absolutely no doubt. Bobag FC member Fraser Aird started in this game for Cove Rangers, and there's exactly why you lose unexpected games, having Bobags in your starting 11. Anyway, full credit to Annan Athletic, but I'm left wondering, last word, where'd that come from? And yet another shock result in League 2 this weekend as newly born professional side Queen's Park got a 2-1 home win over second place Edinburgh City. With Cove Rangers slitting up massively against Annan Athletic, this was a great chance for Edinburgh City to go within just 2 points of Cove Rangers, but as you've witnessed, they massively fluffed their lines. Just like Annan beating Cove, full credit has to go to Queen's Park here, but for Edinburgh City, it has to be said. Last word, missed opportunity. That's it for this video, guys. Cheers for watching. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like. Just remember, comment down below your last word for the game you were at this weekend, and subscribe for more of this type of content. And until the next video, I'll see you then. Cheers, guys.